All right, I hope you enjoyed that intro. Let's get into it. Excellent. So I'm going to try and keep it a bit quick this week. As you can see, it's warm and I want to go do stuff. So let's get into it. Starting off, we're going to look at our bright spots of the week. So let's give a few shout outs to Jack, firstly, Tuesday. Big kettlebell swings, 228s, which is 56 kilos. Kettlebell swings. He was umming and ahhing about it, but we backed him. The boys said, hey, get into it. And he did, and it was awesome. And I tried to get a few photos of you, but you're too quick, so I couldn't get it. I got the push-ups though, so we were all good. Sweet. And then let's give it a shout out to Micah. Here's the scenario. Going for 65 kilo Wednesday Ollie complex, missing it a couple times. Zach giving him a little coaching cue, takes on that coaching cue, makes the lift. Big lift. I think that's a 1 rep max for him in a complex. Crazy. Good job, Micah. Way to be coached and way to take on the challenge and not let that weight beat you back. I appreciate your courage and good job. And then I'd like to give a shout out to Friday's 525 class. The whole class all did the workout as RX. They all did 2 kilometers across the board, boys, girls, the elderly, everyone. Big effort, big effort. I thought that was really cool. Lots of support for everyone and lots of encouragement and dedication and discipline to hit that 2K, even when you know it's going to be hard. Well done. And then lastly, I'd like to give a shout out from today's workout, which is Saturday, if you're watching this. Hero workout, Holy Man. We had lots of great performances, don't get me wrong, but I specifically saw I was walking around, shooting a bit of B-roll for the video that I'm going to put at the beginning of this, of Emma, who was hitting her handstand push-ups and was struggling a few, but then overcame that and went and did a few more with the same scale. Didn't back down, looked at Holy Man on the board, was like, look, hey, Holy Man, I got you covered, bro, and hit that handstand push-up. So, good effort. I really love to see, like, it's kind of one of those things you don't really mind too much. I don't mind where you're at. I actually love it. I will always want to unleash potential, but you do something at the limit and then you come back, take on your coaching, take a breath, and then go forth and do it. And that's really cool. I think that's a very good philosophy and a very good mindset to have, is that even if I'm gonna do a workout and I'm gonna make it the hardest option I can, even if I fail, and then I'm gonna throw it on a bit more. So good job. Now, a couple people in the gym this week. We had a guest in, Catherine, which was great to see. She came in for a couple days. Lovely to have you on for those 2 days, Catherine. I hope you'll have a home in Geelong if you're ever around. You're more than welcome to come in if you're visiting. And then we had Dave come in on Tuesday after a little bit of time off, which is good. He said he's coming in next Tuesday, so I'll hold you to that. I'm putting it right here on the internet. See how we go, although he's never let me down, so I wouldn't stress about that. And then we had an old favourite Addie in today at 9 o'clock for the class, which was good to see you again, Addie. She's going to come back again in a few weeks. So gone but not forgotten, of course. Now, let's talk about the beach wad. Next Saturday, a couple of people were saying, oh, it's a beach wad, do I have to swim? No, it's not actually the case. Really, it's just a workout in the park. We're going to find a workout to do. Honestly, I'm sure there is a few hero workouts we can do. I know there's one, Laredo, which involves no equipment at all. We've done it in a lockdown sometime, but I'll have a look. We'll see what we can do over the weekend. We'll find a nice little hero workout or some benchmark workout we can throw down. So you don't have to swim, don't have to do any of that, but you do have to book in on Fitbox, please. Cool. If you can book in on Fitbox, that makes my life much easier. And then later in the week, I will send you a drop pin with a Google Maps calendar link, so you can find exactly where we'll be. So no one can text me and go, where are you? I say, this exact grid coordinate at this exact spot. Put it into your phone. Did you know your phone's GPS works even in flight mode? Just top tip. So 10th, 9 o'clock, down the beach. Now we had our challenge of the week. Fun challenge. Took a little bit to get rolling with the enthusiasm, but Friday night was a pump and everyone was sitting around trying to bang out the records. But the winners are, it's on the wall. For the ladies, Holly took it out. You did have some stiff competition. People getting really close, but congratulations, Holly. You win a pair of socks. And then Adam also wins a pair of socks. That's Adam Giles, not the other Adam who won the other week. Adam got 2 minutes and 27 seconds, and Holly got 1 minute and 28 seconds. So very impressive. Now, these grips are hard. And I'll be amiss to say it's Tommy's challenge, so he can't technically win, but we'll give him props. Just in case you ever thought you could beat him, you can't, because he got over 3 minutes with that one. So well done, Tommy. We appreciate you running the challenge, and I look forward to the next challenge. We're going to skip this week. Well, we're going to have a rest from challenges this week, focus on some other things, just training and whatnot. And then next week I have a new challenge, which I tested out on Friday, so yesterday. And that's where I got that drone shot, or Ryan got that drone shot of us. So you can have a guess what it is, but it might have something to do with that drone shot from this photo of the day the other day. So look forward to that one. That one's got a pretty sick prize to it. That was good. So Adam, Holly, you can go full crew length or you can go mid crew. Either rather, there's 2 pairs in each one, black and white, #equality. Congratulations. Pick up your socks when you're in next. Quickly, the people who ordered open t-shirts, your t-shirts, I got a shipping notification for them. So they should be here in 10 to 14 days, which is pretty cool. Faster than I thought. The open's coming up. So if you're excited for the open, remember we're going to do Friday nights. I keep screwing up the dates. I put the dates in on the thing wrong, but first 3 weeks of March is the first 3 Fridays of March is the goal here. If you can't do any of the Fridays, don't stress. We can always do it on the Saturday after the class, or perhaps even Monday if we're around in the morning. Might be an idea. But sign up for the open. I'm going to harp more on about that after our barbecue next week. But think about it. It's going to be fun. 2 more things I want to mention. Thing number 1, which I always mention, bring your friends. Bring your friends. We're going to have a Bring a Friends Day coming up later in February. But just for the moment, bring your friends. Tell them that you love CrossFit and that you love CrossFit at CrossFit Barwon, because we have sparkly lights and we have great coaches. And get them to come down for a trial class. Just text me if you need me to send them a specific invitation with a thing saying, hey, someone has invited you to CrossFit Barwon. I can go to Canva and do that. So let me know. You get a free month if they sign up, which is pretty sick. Now, again, I said I'd keep it short, but it's probably already way too long. Last thing I want to talk about is a little rant. Well, it's not a rant, a little discussion. Why do we do really high skill things? And this is kind of backing off our gymnastics class. When Tommy was demoing the other day, and he's doing, every muscle up variation under the sun without coming off the rings while simultaneously talking about it, and everyone in the class just laughed. But there's 2 things I want to mention about why we do that. Thing number 1, the phrase goes, shoot for the stars, land in the clouds. If we go for more difficult movements, okay, let's say a ring muscle up, some people might say, hey, that's not really functional or necessary for everyday life. But I disagree. Okay, climbing over fences, easy one. But everything you need to get a muscle up, pull-ups, dips, strong core, tight midline, max extension through the shoulders, the ability to transition your body in space. We accumulate all those things on the way to getting that skill. Now, all those things are the things that we want in life. The skill itself is just a tool we're using to get all the other skills. So if we look at something like walking on our hands or doing a press handstand or whatever that is, it's like, hey, how many times do we walk on our hands in our life? That's irrelevant. What's relevant is that all the skills we pick up along the way, inverted body awareness, the ability to lock out your arms when you're above your head. Let's say I'm out in the surf and I get flipped over a bunch of times and I'm not used to being upside down. I don't know which way up is, how to turn, how to bail. Those kind of things, those are the skills that transfer into everyday life. And a lot of the time, it's hard to see why some of the skills in here transfer to life out here. And if you play a sport, and this is why I always encourage sports so much, you will see those patterns. And if you don't, film your sport and I will show you those patterns because they come up. Okay, that's thing number 1. Thing number 2 is that I'll put up a little graphic, but there is a thing called the sickness to fitness continuum. On one side, you have sickness. On the other side, you have fitness. In the middle, health. Okay, health is normal. Health is where everyone should be. And maybe society has pushed a little bit too far sickness, but I don't want to settle just for health. As they say, mediocrity is for pussies. Health is not enough for me. I want fitness. I want to be pushing myself into the fitness continuum. I really hope the graphic is the right way when I put this up, because it's just an empty screen when I'm looking at it. Okay, but I want to push myself into the fitness category. I'm not okay with just being healthy. I want fitness. Sickness happens in life. I've been very sick in my life, and that is okay. But the further I am into the fitness category, when I get sick, I don't get bumped quite so far. And then obviously, if you go all the way under fitness, you end up with death. You go too far into the fitness, you end up with CrossFit Games athlete, Matt Fraser, not enjoying his life type person. Cool, training for 8 hours a day, never playing sport. We don't want that. We want health, sickness, fitness. Let's go into fitness and let's find our zone of fitness, where we're at. That's my little rant for the week. Well, I feel like my stand efforting. That's my Rhino rant for the week. I'll probably cut that out. Reiterate, barbecue this weekend, get into the open. Congratulations to Holly and Adam. Thanks to Tommy. I'll see you guys on the next one. Out. I almost forgot. Bring in the blue. Lost property. It says Trebillon on it. Anyone guess who that is? Trebillon's very good in French. And a brown XXL Nike. Oop, yeah, here we go. Brown XXL, or single XL Nike hoodie as well. So pick up your lost property. Now I'm out.